This is TVC News at 7, reaching you live from our headquarters here in Lagos. We'll begin in Zamfara state, where troops of Operation Hadarin Daji have rescued 7 female students of Federal University Gusau and 3 construction workers who were abducted by bandits last Friday in the state. Report reveals that 10 others, including 3 workers of a construction company, escaped from captivity during military rescue operations. So far, 13 students and 3 construction workers who were carrying out projects at the university have regained freedom. Some were intercepted by the military, while others found their way to the school authority. Meanwhile, report shows that the bandits split up into several batches with the intention to move some of the kidnapped students to a forest in Niger State and others to the Magami axis, where they engaged military personnel stationed across the route. And for more perspectives on the development in Zamfara, I'm joined on the news by a security and developmental expert, Musa Salmanu. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. This latest development is happening days after the Chief of Army Staff mentioned about the improvement in its onslaught against insurgency in the north and also the citadel there in the southeast. How much of a setback is this abduction in Zamfara for security operatives in Nigeria?
Well, thank you so much for having me, and good evening, viewers. Well, whenever an incident happens, it's always a setback for any achievement that have been made or progress that have been made in curtailing such incidences. You can save 100 incidences, but the one that happens like this one is the one that defines ultimately how well the effect of those measures are. In this instance, a lot has been done, obviously. A lot has been achieved since the last time. But then a lot needs to be done again to ensure that never again will these incidents happen, and never again will they happen in the present way that they happen, whereby such attacks will take place and the perpetrators will kind of go unchallenged, like it's reported for some time, and effectively carry out their plans. So a lot needs to be done, despite the fact that a lot has been achieved. More needs to be done.
But specifically in the situation with the Federal University Gusau, there's been, incessant similar attacks. As a matter of fact, before this latest abduction, there was a protest by students there as regards the situation in that area. What do you make of such neglect, if I can put it that way?
Well, the fact is that this is about the 3rd reported incident on the particular school or within the locality of the school. When you see that, then you know that to a large extent, lessons have not been learned from the past incidences, and someone somewhere slept on their responsibility. Certain questions need to be asked and to be answered as to the fact that when the last incidents, the first, the second happened, what were the feasible measures that were taken to ensure that this will not happen again? What we have seen, I've not been to the site, but what we are hearing from is that as at today, that there are no, say, perimeter fence in that school, and a lot of other, basic security procedures that ought to be put in place have not been put in place. If this is confirmed to be the case, then there should be culpabilities. People should be held responsible and accountable for what is done and what is not done.
Security and development expert Musa Salmanu, thank you for talking to us on the news of this hour.
Thank you for having me.